Shall we enter frame or shall we be here?
Where do you in? I mean, we're. Hi everyone.
Hello.
It's Boima and
Destiny.
here joining with you again today, and talk shit.
Wow. Wow. Rude.
Okay, it's off now. All right. So, anyways, thanks for joining us again
On a speech bubble.
on a speech bubble. So, what do we want to talk about, Destiny?
You know, I was listening to the radio. They were talking about parenting, different parenting techniques. And someone said something about giving their kids a key to the liquor cabinet. Some parents, they assume that their kids are going to be wild and crazy and get drunk anyway, so they would prefer that they do it in the presence of their parents, in the safety of their own home.
Okay.
I don't know if I would be one of those parents.
In Europe, the drinking age is much younger. People drink wine with their families, and alcohol isn't viewed as a big thing, so they're not going out binge drinking. But it's not in the U.S. It's so forbidden. It's taboo. So kids go out and they act reckless and wild. So maybe it's not such a bad thing to let your kids have that access.
Do you think that people are, in general, are more inclined to do things that they're told not to do?
I mean, yeah, when you have a hot stove and you say, oh, don't touch that, and you're a baby, like, the baby's going to want to touch that because you say no. It doesn't realize any consequences to their action yet, so they're tempted to try it.
But sometimes you can watch other people's consequences. I would rather see Becky touch the hot stove and then be like, okay, I'm not going to do that.
I have friends who didn't listen to the DARE program, and it messed up their lives, but they had to learn that experience firsthand. It depends on the person.
Right.
It really
I guess
does.
it does depend on the person, because I was raised relatively conservatively on somewhat of a tight leash. Yes. But despite that, I was never really super rebellious, or I guess it kind of made sense to me, the things that were saying. People told me, don't go do heroin. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. I agree.
Everyone's different, and they're gonna interpret things and do things in their own kind of way.
This much is true.
This much is true. Is that an NSYNC song? Oh, that's This I Promise You. Never mind. Every life experience can be tied back to a boy band. Just saying.
That's when they make the best music. Man,
I know. There was actually, I mean, we can save this for another day, but...
Maybe we should save this for another day.
Okay. Well,
anything else to say about parenting?
I would definitely have more of an open dialogue and communication with my kids and say, we do have a liquor cabinet. This is for me because I'm a responsible adult. When you're a responsible adult paying these bills, you can taste the forbidden fruit as well. But
is that what you're going to teach your
That's
kids?
what I'm going to teach them.
When you're old enough to pay bills, you can do drugs.
When you're old enough to pay my bills, then not drugs.
Alcohol is a drug.
I would never let my kids see me wasted. If I have a little bit of a beer or something in the house, it's not for you. But we're going to be open
Daddy,
about it.
Why isn't it for me? These are questions you're going to have to answer.
See, I will tell them what it is. I will tell them the dangers of it. I will tell them why I do it.
Why do you do it? Because if you tell them the dangers of it and tell them it does all these bad things, Daddy, why do you do it then?
Why can't you run for president? Why can't you drive a car? Why can't you get a college degree? Things take time.
Wait, I was talking about danger, though.
Exactly.
Not time.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
I was saying, if you're going to tell your children about all these consequences and dangers and negative things, then they're going to ask them, why do you do it? Your response was, because things take time.
Changing my response, when you get to be old enough, you realize the limits. But when you're younger, you can't determine that just yet. So what about you?
I definitely wouldn't want to be those kinds of parents, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, because I think that definitely drives kids more towards rebellion. You're not telling them any explanation, any sort of reasoning behind it. But my kids will not have a key to my liquor cabinet. Well, I won't even have a key.
You don't drink.
My kids will not have a metaphorical key to a metaphorical liquor cabinet.
Well, I think we would like to hear what you guys think, so maybe leave a comment below on how you would work with your kids and teaching them about alcohol and alcohol safety.
Turn into like
a PSA, yeah.
PBS, like
I'm interested.
After school special. You have like a rainbow. The more you know.
You brought it up, exactly. Okay. I guess that's it for this week. So join us again
on a speech bubble.
On a speech bubble. So I'm Boima.
Destiny.
See you guys soon. Later. It's one of those words. I'm tired.
Maybe next week he'll know English.
I spent the day watching Behind the Music on Milli Vanilli, so I'm in no place to be making any
No
sort
wonder
of
your
sense.
brain's not working.
Exactly.